Hey everybody, I'm going to do a real quick video about the Durston Z-Flick poles because I haven't really seen too much out there on YouTube yet, and there is one thing that I discovered that might be helpful to some of you who are planning to use these. I really do like these poles, but there's one little thing that I just want to talk about, and that is the difference in the tips between a trekking pole and the Z-Flicks. And why this matters is because at the bottom of the door where the tip of the pole goes, there's actually a little elastic band that you put the pole into, and in order for the door zippers to actually operate very smoothly and one-handedly, it kind of requires that loop to catch on. If you were using your trekking poles, it would catch on the pole basket. However, on the Z-Flick poles, you don't have that pole basket, so you have to keep that elastic loop under this part of the pole, just around this very, very short tip here. But the reason for that is that elastic loop has to catch on something when you unzip the door. Otherwise, the loop just slides up the pole and it's not an easy one-handed zip. You can see just this real short little nub here, and that elastic loop just kind of has to sit around this nub in order for the one-handed zip on the door to work properly. So the other end of the Z-Flicks is just a flat, smooth end. It would slide up on this end with nothing to catch it. So I'll just set the tent up, and I'm going to use the Z-Flicks on one door, and then I'm going to use the trekking pole on the other door, and I'll show you the difference between the two. So this is the side of the tent that I have the trekking pole on, and as you can see, you have this pole basket here, so that elastic loop that you put the trekking pole through is going to catch on this pole basket and not ride all the way up the pole. Whereas if you look at the Z-Flick poles, there's no pole basket, obviously, like your trekking pole has. So there's nothing to prevent that elastic loop from riding up the pole. So this is the only issue that I've really encountered, and it's not really an issue, it's just there's a little trick to it. See that short little nub right there? The elastic loop really has to be right around that little nub, and it doesn't leave much room for that elastic to be. But in order to keep your smooth one-handed zip, it's really got to sit right there. So this part of the pole prevents it from riding up the pole. So now you can see you've got your nice, smooth, one-handed zip back. So that's pretty much it. I hope that is helpful to some of you out there who are going to be using the Durston Z-Flick poles instead of trekking poles. That's really the only thing that I have discovered that requires just a little bit of finessing, and it's a pretty easy fix. So just thought I would share that with you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.